So welcome. Thank you for joining today. My name is Rachel Balansat, and I am the host of this event today in Europe. I'm actually in California, but we have such a growing group of people in Europe who are interested in Purium health. And we've got an amazing group in Canada who have a bunch of friends in Europe as well. And so we just really wanted to, share all this goodness with you, because this is an opportunity to have a spring renewal. And spring is in the air. It's a really good time to detox from the winter. Who agrees? Good time to detox from the winter. Has anybody gained the COVID-19 and maybe want to shed either toxins or a few pounds, or just kind of start over, or gain some energy and just feel good for the spring? If that's you, that's you, drop me a 1 if you're ready for spring renewal. And if you are interested in just up-leveling your health, just want to feel better, and you want to just or maybe just reboot and just know that it's good to just have some healthy nutrients in your body, drop me a 2. And let's everybody participate, because let's see if everyone can find the chat button. This is sort of my way of making sure that everyone's okay, got it. Just want to make sure everyone's using the chat and finding it. And we're going to be interactive today. So if you could name the most, the one thing that you could up level in your life that could shift, what would it be? What would it be? Drop that in the chat. If you could just improve one area of your life. It's not a test. Energy, lose weight. How about fitness? Anybody athletic here? Just more effectiveness. Going slower and being more balanced. Fitness, okay. Finances, there we go. That's real. Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing all that. Well, I would love to share a little bit about my own story and how I came to discover the Purium protocol, which is the spring renewal, which is all about detoxing and nourishing, and how this actually has deeply impacted my life. And I'm also going to share with you about the mission and vision of Purium, so that you can have a concept of where this all started, and the amazing founders of the company, who have literally embarked on a journey to change the world. And so starting with myself, I basically came to Purium about 5.5 years ago. Up until then, for 9 years, I had been sick. I've been struggling with adrenal fatigue. I had Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder of the thyroid. And I suffered from memory loss, meaning it was like I had brain fog, but it was like having amnesia, where I couldn't finish sentences. I couldn't remember what I was talking about. I didn't like to be in public or at parties or anything, because I didn't want to have to talk to people, because I was both exhausted and I was afraid I wouldn't remember their name, and I wouldn't even know I wouldn't be able to track what they were talking about. And it was really embarrassing. So that was the state I was in when I first came to this program. And I was also surprisingly on my way to becoming a health practitioner, because I was trying to solve my own issues. So if anyone can identify with the wounded healer, let me know. The wounded healer, I was the person who was trying to fix myself and therefore learn to fix others so that I could fix myself. So yeah, real. Yeah, thank you. So, I was struggling with digestive issues as well. I had bloating. I kind of had this pooch all the time. It was really frustrating, kind of embarrassing. I was definitely overweight. And I'm really somebody who, I consider myself a feminist, and I really didn't want to shame myself or anybody else. And I was really all about accepting myself as I was and my body as I was. And I really do embrace all the different sizes. And I actually embraced my size. I was like, that's cool. I'm juicy. I'm, I'm curvy, it was kind of cool. I was enjoying it. And at the same time, it wasn't my natural healthy weight. And I came to this not looking for weight loss. I came to this looking for energy, which I got. And so within a very short period of time, I did what we call the 30-day ultimate lifestyle transformation. And in Europe, it's called the Infinity Pack. And so I did this transformation, and within a very short period of time, within the first 7 days of the cleanse portion. There's like a cleanse portion. Within 7 days of the cleanse, my symptoms completely disappeared. And when I mean symptoms, I mean, I had so much energy. I wanted to go to the gym. I woke up feeling like I have to work out. I woke up rested. I felt rejuvenated. It was the first time in years I woke up rested. I felt totally on top of the world. My brain fog lifted. Suddenly I was remembering people's names. I would see people and be like, oh, hey, Charles. Oh, hey, Rebecca, and that was, before I would just struggle for, oh God, who is this person? I know this person. What is their name? What is their name? And so suddenly my brain fog was gone. I was like, wow, this is amazing, And one of the cool things that came with all of this is that my sugar addiction disappeared. All of a sudden, I had no more cravings. And later I came to learn that when your liver is supported and you have have lots of greens, that actually gets rid of cravings. So my sugar cravings disappeared, yay. And my habits changed over time because I was following a protocol that was really simple to follow. And pretty soon I was in better habits. Now, to tell you the truth, I had become a practitioner of Ayurveda and I was having some results, but not like the kind of deep results that this was giving me. And what I noticed was different was that this was a protocol that people could follow. It was a simple method. And before I was giving people, in the clinic, I'd be giving people these long lists, like eat more white vegetables and do a little more of this and take out that and, do this. And it was like these long, elaborate lists. And it was hard for people to stay on track. It was hard for people to prepare their food. They didn't, they were just like, maybe they weren't very good at meal preparation. And it was just, it would take a lot longer sometimes for people to finally have changes. And it would also be, just, they wouldn't come back sometimes, or sometimes they would, and sometimes it would take months. But what I really discovered with this protocol, once I started introducing this to my, to my clients, was that people started feeling like, people found it very easy to follow. It's like, this is a very step-by-step. It's just like, okay, tell me what to eat on day 1, on day 2, on day 3. And it was just very simple. And because some of these superfoods some of the protocol comes in the form of a shake, which is all these different nutrients, all these superfoods. It's got spirulina and maca and all these different things. People were getting all the nutrients that they needed in one simple way to drink a shake. And so that was really easy to have, like a breakfast replacement or a meal or a lunch replacement. And they didn't have to make food. So I found that this was really easy to get people started on, and they had incredible changes in their lives. And so I am just really blessed to be able to, participate in this company and have my own health back and now be helping change the lives of others. And so I'm really grateful to all of those of you who have taken the risk. It's really not a risk, but taken that leap of faith and just like done this for yourselves. And anybody who's had an experience or any kind of transformation, why don't you just drop in the chat, like share what you've experienced so far. If you've had deeper sleep, or if you, anything that's really highlighted for you, just drop that in the chat, share what you've experienced. And then I'm going to have some other people share, but I'm going to share a little bit about the company. So anxiety is gone, postpartum anxiety is gone, clarity, awesome. No more back or neck pain. Oh, wow, that's amazing. So yeah, pain is something that I often see disappears. It's pretty incredible. Weight has stayed off. Got rid of my migraines. Yes, powerful. My hypothyroid or sleep apnea. No more hypothyroid or sleep apnea. That's right. That's right, Glenn. You got off your sleep apnea. Were you on a machine, Glenna? You were. You got off your machine. That's amazing. No more hypothyroid or sleep apnea. Back pain's gone. More ease around feeling nourished. No more back pain. Okay, so these are just like, wow, you can see right there, hair growth. Oh yeah, so Naomi had her hair grow back. So she had some balding and her hair started growing back. And so these are just a number of things that people are experiencing by adding nutrition in. So, it's incredible. And, I'm in the US, so I just realized we can say detox here in the US. In Europe, we're not technically, allowed to claim that term. So what I can say is that this is nutrient dense. You're basically adding deep nutrients to your body. And this is helping your body feel nourished, giving you energy, and like helping with deep sleep. And we'll talk about more about the details of the products a little bit later. But the founders of this company are David Sandoval and Amy Venner. And these people are just two of the most incredible humans I know, literally. They have changed my life completely, and they're very, very loving individuals. And they started this company with the mission to end human suffering. So it started off with some green products that didn't taste so great. And they were having a hard time, people didn't, they were saying, oh, here, this will help you with this and this will help you with that. And people didn't really want to, they didn't really want to change their lives. But what they did become interested in was the fact that they could lose weight. And so some people were starting to notice that they were losing weight. And so that became the face of the company and how the company was promoted. But really, this was designed to help people nourish And when you have nourishment, guess what hunger is for? Hunger was designed to bring us nutrients, not calories, nutrients. And so that's one of the things that's so beautiful about this, is that this is actually bringing people nutrients. And so we become less hungry because our bodies are finally getting what they need. And so people start to find that they don't overeat. They find that they feel full faster. They find that they feel satisfied and are not suddenly wanting to have the cookies or the potato chips or whatever, whatever thing that we crave. And because the liver is now our bodies are becoming more alkaline and the liver's happy, now we're not craving sugar, which means that the body every craving hijacks the sugar craving. So then all of a sudden cravings for, alcohol can disappear. Cravings for cigarettes. I've even seen people have their cigarette cravings disappear. I've had people actually quit smoking doing this. It's kind of amazing. It's not what they set out to do. And I've also seen a lot of people stop craving coffee. And I know Hannah can attest to that one. In fact, at some point, I'd love for you to share your story, Hannah, if you don't mind me calling on you in a little bit. So yeah, the mission of the vision, this is a company that has a really good intention, and everything is organic, mostly vegan. I say mostly, there's like a couple of products that aren't. And this is something that is really, really designed to be like daily nutrients. Like this is something that you can do every single day and make sure that you're getting all your basic nutrients taken care of. I recommend this as a lifestyle. I've been on the basic products for 5.5 years now, and none of my symptoms have returned. So I feel really, really good that I have, and I even went on to become a bodybuilder, believe it or not. I went from exhausted sleeping 5 times a day to becoming a bodybuilder. And then I started winning contests. I actually won my first contest. It kind of blew my mind. And I really attribute it to these products, because these products gave me the motivation to work out. They gave me the energy to work out, and they gave me my health back, and then they reformed my digestion. And that's another big thing too, is that this company has an incredible product. In Europe, it's called Gut Harmony. And in the US, it's called Biomedic. And the Gut Harmony is incredible for removing glyphosate. And glyphosate is the herbicide that is sprayed on things that are genetically modified. So we have to worry about pesticides. We have to worry about herbicides. I mean, there's all these different toxins now that are on our food, and Gut Harmony helps remove them. In fact, studies show that in 6 weeks, that Gut Harmony removes 74% of glyphosate in 6 weeks. What does glyphosate do? Why do we care about removing glyphosate? It destroys things. It kills everything. It's a desiccant. It's used as a desiccant in wheat, in harvesting wheat. So it's used to dry out the wheat, and it actually kills all different kinds of microbes, including all the good bacteria in your gut. So this is something that we really want to remove from our bodies. And that's what the Gut Harmony does, scientifically shown. Okay. So this is something that I recommend daily. I even have given it to my animals. My cat was bloated. She had a huge, tight belly. It was hard her whole life. And then one day I knew that this was actually okay for animals. And so I gave her a little bit of the Gut Harmony. And literally within 24 hours, that bloat that had been there her entire life disappeared. And she went from being a big cat to a tiny cat with like all this loose hanging flesh because her belly was gone. And she grew into a big cat like that. I've given it to my dog. We also have, there's also dog products. There's an Epigenius dog. I don't know what it's called in Europe, but this is something that is safe for animals. So everybody in the household should be taking this. That's my recommendation. All right. So we'll go on more about products, but I'd love to invite Jade to share. She's in Paris, and I'd love for Jade to share about your experience using these products. You're kind of like, if you could just give us a little synopsis of like your before, what was life like before, and what is life like now that you've been using the products?
Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. Hi Rachel. So in brief, my friend Hannah, who is also on here, I was chatting with her. I mean, I'm a very fit and healthy person. I cycle obsessively. I love it. And I eat healthy for the most part. I do love sugar and coffee and these kind of things. But I was chatting with Hannah one day and I was saying, you know, there's something else I need in my diets, basically. That I just felt like I needed a bit more energy, a bit more of a push. I don't know. It's hard to sort of put my finger on exactly what it was, but something was amiss. And I did suffer from anxiety, and I was having trouble sleeping and stuff like that as well. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm relatively fit and, well, I'm very fit and healthy. Anyway, I thought I would try it. I just thought, you know, this is coming from a very trusted friend. And so I decided to give the 10-day, the European one, the 10-day transformation a try. And I think it was like day 5 or 6, I started really noticing a difference in myself in regards to my energy. I thought I had good energy, but this sort of took it up to another level. And also I had a lot more clarity. I was able to focus more, and I just started feeling really, really, really good. I think that's what it was. Like I said, really hard to sort of put my finger on what it was, but something was missing in my diet because, you know, I was having cravings too. And anyway, it started replacing things in terms of, I didn't want to eat sugar so much. I quit coffee, all this good stuff. And on top of that, you know, I cycle 3 times a week. My energy levels went up. So that's sort of where I'm at. I'm on my I'm doing my athletics pack now because I didn't want to stop. And you know, sorry, my internet is unstable. I apologize. I hope you can hear me. I'm sleeping better. My energy's great. I'm very focused. And my God, this week I've been cycling a lot and I'm just killing it out there. I'm loving it. I feel so strong. I love beet juice, and there's a product they have, Can't Beat This, and it's just wow, it's kind of blowing my mind. So I was a little cynical going into this, but like I say, if it's coming from a friend you really trust, then why not try it? You know, that's basically where I'm at, and I'm not going to stop taking it. It's doing wonders for me, and this whole community is also fantastic. So that's my story.
Thank you. That's such a beautiful story. Is it a little bit choppy? Am I coming in okay? Am I choppy? Okay.
No, cool. You're okay. I think I was.
Okay, thank you. Awesome. Well, that was a great story. I really appreciate you sharing that. And I wanted to also give Hannah, who introduced you to it, a chance to tell her story. because, and also, so what I wanted to also point out is that this is great for anybody. This is great for people who are athletic and who are healthy, who just want to have really good nutrients for like working really hard. Like she's cycling all the time. I did a 2-mile beach run yesterday, and I go to the beach every single day. And you know, I work out regularly. So like with either yoga or running or walking. And so it's just an incredible support for just a daily lifestyle of activity. It gives you a little extra energy boost. So Hannah, would you like to share your
Hi.
story about doing the 30-day
Yeah, I'd love
protocol?
to. Yeah. Hi, Rachel.
Thank
Hi, guys.
you.
Thanks so much. I just love this. Everyone around the world coming together. Mine's a long story. I'll make it as short as possible. I was 3.5 years still postpartum. I suffered postpartum psychosis, anxiety, depression. And like Rachel was saying earlier, I feel like I tried everything. I went to doctors, acupuncturists, naturopaths. I tried meditation, hypnopsychosis meditation, everything. And I got in contact with Rachel last September, October through my sister, because my sister was really quite worried about me. It was taking a real toll. My husband's an EMT, so he leaves the house for like 3 days at a time, and he was worried to leave me alone with Halle because I had days of anxiety. I just wouldn't drive, and this was all new to me, anxiety and depression, from having a baby. I didn't suffer from it before, and I had a C-section, so I had really bad pain in my stomach, which I couldn't lift my daughter. I couldn't do farm chores. I couldn't do the shop. It was really hard just getting in and out of my car, and I had debilitating back pain, all undiagnosed. About 20 consultations. They were going to fly me to Oahu to have an MRI. I didn't want the radiation. It was going to cost me so much money. So my husband jokes he was in a family of so it was really affecting us. And so I did what's called the ULT, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation in America. So it's the month program, and I did go
Infinity
hardcore.
Pack. It's called the Infinity Pack.
The Infinity Pack.
Europe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I did that, and I gave it my all. I was worried about the coffee, and I noticed my sister said 3 days in, you'll feel a difference. And within 3 days, I was like, coffee started tasting like battery acid, like your body, you're getting all the nutrients in. And I was just shocked. My husband was just like, well, who are you? I used to sit down and eat eggs and bacon and sausages because that's what the acupuncturists and naturopaths told me. And now all of a sudden I'm sitting there having hummus, beetroot, kimchi, and cucumber. Within day 16, my husband's like, whatever you're taking, don't stop. So I've been staying on the products, and I have zero postpartum symptoms. Irritability's gone, frustration's gone. I have so much energy. I have zero back pain. I wake up and I can do all the farm chores. I can go to town. So this protocol saved my marriage, and it saved my motherhood. Like, I just can't speak highly enough about it. So thanks everybody for being on and listening to my story. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. That's so inspiring. Hannah over there in Hawaii on the Big Island. We're like all around the globe here. Thank you so much. So let's talk a little bit about the pricing and kind of what this is. I'm going to share my screen in a little bit, but I wanted to I'm going to bring Connie on to share a little bit about kind of like what the daily cost is, and how what the daily cost is, and then what that includes, and from there. How about that, Connie?
Sounds good. So for it to match what we do in Canada and North America, it is called the Infinity Pack Tea, and it has all the shakes that you need in it. It has the hypocrate powder. It also has the mat pills and a potty cherry, which you're gonna love. It's so yummy, and it makes you have a deep sleep. Also, you're gonna have some cracked cell chlorella tablets, black walnut capsules, and ionic element. And then you're going to just add in the gut harmony, which we talked about, Rachel talked about before, into your pack with the infinity pack, and you're just going to add on one more map. So as a discount member, you're going to get a great price, and adding on the gut harmony and 2 gut harmonies and 1 of your map, it comes out to $23.68 a day for your 60 meals and for all your supplements. So it's an awesome product because it just fits in well with your lifestyle, and all you're really worrying about is 1 more meal throughout the day and just eating healthy and green throughout the day. So by the end of the 30 days, you're actually saving money. You are pre-paying for your groceries, and you are going to save quite a bit of money, which ends up paying for the whole package. So it's an awesome product.
It's a little bit hard to hear you, Connie. I don't know what it is about the sound, but can you share again, what is the daily price?
The daily price is $23.68.
And that's for 2 meals a day, plus all of your supplements. And this is just your first month. This is like the first month. This is the Infinity Pack, which is the first month protocol. And then after that ongoing, you're doing like you're doing the daily kind of like the maintenance, which is, do you know how much that is?
I'm not sure what the maintenance would be, but it basically would be cut in half because you're just taking away. Yeah, just the 10 days. And you would cut that out and you would have a discount, right? So I'm not exactly sure what it is for the 10 days after, but it would basically be cut in half of what you're paying for right now.
Half. So it would be like $10 a day for 10 EUs. We're talking EUs, not dollars. So 10 EUs a day, 10 euros, 10 euros a day for the daily maintenance, which would cover, a meal plus your supplements and on all the different things. So yeah, so it can save you money. It can still save you money over time. So I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see. 1 second. Let's make sure I'm on the right one. Okay, so here's the Infinity Pack that she was talking about. So it's almost 500 euros, 499 euros. And this has 3 different shakes in there. Wait, here we go. Let's see if I can, there it is. So here's what comes in there. So we've got the Love Shake, which is my favorite. This has all different kinds of adaptogenic herbs and things in there. The Hippocrates Power Berry. And then you've also got, 2 of the Hippocrates berry in there. You've got the berry and the plain. And then you've got the map. So these are basically plant-based protein. So it's right here, this one right here. So it's plant-based protein, and this gives you tons of energy. This is actually designed to build muscle. So it's actually was designed to prevent muscle atrophy in coma patients. And so this has it's like, this is why people end up getting rid of coffee. This is literally what actually people end up not needing coffee anymore, because they have so much energy throughout the day. So it's plant-based protein. It's incredible. I mean, just 1 serving can replace like a plate of, a chicken, not a chicken, but like a serving of chicken or a serving of meat. The ionic elements is great for building bones. It's great for teeth health. It's great for, everyone kind of needs ionic elements because we're all lacking nutrients. This is just basic nutrients. This is basic minerals. You could call it trace minerals, right? So it's also great for pushing out metals if you have too many metals in your body. The Black Walnut Plus, you're just going to take those for 10 days. This is just going to be like this is basically just going to help move stuff out of the body, right? Just making sure that you're pooping, just to say it. Let's call it what it is, and like that. And then the Crack Cell Chlorella tabs. This is also great for removing metals, and this is just incredible superoxide dismutase. So this is antioxidants times like on steroids, basically, like major antioxidants. So it comes with a shaker bottle, comes with a gym bag, tape measure, and a guide. Plus, you're going to get unlimited European gift cards. So we'll talk about the gift cards for a moment, and you also get 15 US gift codes in case you know people in the US. But gift codes are really amazing because right here, you can give people a discount. You can give people 50 euros off of their order so they can try it. And that's what you're all going to be getting from the person who invited you to watch this video. So that's the Infinity Transformation Pack. This is what we've done. Those of us who've been sharing our stories, this is the one we did. This is what we did. And yeah, and then I actually made a whole list over here. I kind of added it to the cart so you guys could imagine and see. There's a VAT tax and everything. So including the VAT tax and everything, that's why it comes out to about $23 a day. So what is the total on that? So the total is in EU, in euros. I don't know why I keep saying EU. Euros is 777.29. Is that correct? Oh, I added something in. Hang on a second. This is my confusion here. So not in my initial order, I accidentally added something in. I didn't mean to add that in. Okay, so there. So now, so what I did, okay, so there it is. 524. Okay. Now here's the thing. There's something else that's missing. Let me do it again. Excuse me. I don't want to confuse everybody. Let me start over. So I'm going to add that. So if you add that, you don't do the monthly order. Now your total is 524. The 10-day transformation continuation. So this is a continuation. So this is not to be confused with the 10-day transformation. This is the continuation. So this is basically continuing with the lifestyle. So this is what you would want to add to your as a lifestyle, as a daily product. So this is what people do daily. This has the apothecary juice, which actually helps with deep sleep at night. And this also helps just reducing soreness or pain in the body. And this has the super amino. So you've got your protein, your vegetables, and your fruit, and then your crack cell chlorella. I also recommend adding in the gut harmony, but this is what really like a monthly product. So you can create shipping like a monthly order. So you can go, yes, let me add this to my monthly order right here. That makes it an option. So I just want you to understand how to do the ordering process. So that's the one we recommend. This gives you all the gift cards, and you can have, the opportunity to earn your income back. I wanted to invite Jilly if she's willing to come on here. I'm going to actually stop my screen share here. Jilly, could you share a little bit about your experience with the business and like just, you've been sharing these and you're a single mom, I mean, not a single mom, you're a mom of 2 kids and you're in Canada and you're just, you've just been rocking it and just been like sharing this with so many people, helping people change their lives.
Yeah, sure. I would love to. So I found out about, it's funny because we went from Jade to Hannah, and Hannah was the one that told me about this protocol, and I'm very grateful she did. So for myself, I went in specifically just for my health transformation. I was feeling really, really anxious and depressed and had a lot of body pain, and I felt amazing results. I had such big turnarounds that people started actually physically in person asking me, what are you doing? Like, what have you been doing? And I said, oh, I just did this transformation and I feel great. And they wanted to do it with me. And so then this is how it all started, is people said, I want to do this with you. And so I knew that there was gift codes that you could get. And so I decided to get the gift codes, which come in the European pack. And I started sharing, and then it just kind of kept going and going and going to the point where I have a little daughter who's taking up some of my time here. Sorry. I now have a little business going, and it's been the most rewarding thing because all I've been doing is naturally sharing how amazing these products are, and I want everybody to experience them. And it's turned into to be part of an amazing community. You know, I went from being a pretty, I'm going to just self-proclaim it, I felt like a very boring COVID stay-at-home mom, to being in this thriving community of people that just have the most open arms and open hearts. And I'm just so grateful every day that I've come here and been able to share this and change my life. And it's certainly been helpful for our own family too, with our own finances as well, because now I can help pay for groceries and help pay for my son's bike camp. And that feels really good. So it's been an amazing, amazing journey so far. Can't wait to keep at it.
Oh, thank you so much, Jilly. Love you. That was great. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. And I love that you've been able to create a little home-based business with this, and, you know, just like being able to contribute to the family. So I wanted to just correct myself. So when we were talking about the prices earlier, I just wanted to make it really clear that it's including the VAT tax, it's $19.66 a day for the Infinity Pack, okay? And then if you add in one gut harmony and one map to make it so that you're having the aminos 3 times a day, so you can actually do it like a cleanse, like a transformation, then it becomes, if you add 2 gut harmony and 1 map in, then that becomes $23.68 a day. So it's, you know, and these are euros. Okay, so this is the euro price. So I just want to make sure that I'm really clear that those are the 2 options. You can do it at $19.66 a day or $23.68 a day. And whoever shared this with you can help you with the enrollment and signing up so that you understand what you're purchasing, and they can help you add those things on if you need to. I recommend adding in 2 gut harmony and 1 map to the Infinity Pack. And then the other option is if you just want to be a customer and you don't want the gift cards, and you're like, I don't think I'm going to share gift cards with anybody, and then you can do, you know, you can be on the customer route, but it's actually more expensive. It's a little bit more. And you would do 2 10-day, you would order the 2 to create the Infinity Pack. You would have to create it out of 2 10-day transformations. And then you're looking at 20 plus the gut harmony and the map is $26.22 a day. Or you could do just the 2 10 days without the extra gut harmony and map, and then it's $20 euros and 53 cents a day, $20.53 a day. Whew. I know that's a little bit like too wordy. I'm going to get better at cutting this down, but learning how to say the prices when I'm used to talking in US dollars. But, you know, we've got this budding group of Europeans, and I'm wanting to make it accessible here. So this is for you. And I think that's it. I want to see if there's any questions. I think actually I'm going to end the recording, and then I'll open it up to questions. But yeah, everyone, I just want to, say that this has actually become, I started off just sharing it casually, and then it became a thriving business for me. Since when I first started this, I was living in my car because I was really sick and I could barely function. And I ended up choosing to live in my car. It was a choice. And I decided to build this business, and there's amazing training that comes with it, amazing people. And I was able to leave my wedding photography business within 5 months, and I was able to start working. And I was sick. That's why I had financially become broken, because I was so sick I couldn't work anymore. So I was able to replace my wedding photography business with this one. And within a couple of years, I've been able to put 3 kids through college with this income, and in the Philippines, my family in the Philippines, and been able to support my family there. So it's been very rewarding. It's been extremely rewarding helping people transform their lives and transform their health. So I give so much thanks for that. So with that, I'm going to end the recording. Anybody who's watching the replay can talk with the person who showed it to you, and they'll help you answer any questions, and you can also talk to me as well. And we're going to open it up to questions.